human traffickers told Fardine Gholami a fishing boat would sail him from France to England at midnight. All he found was an unmanned inflatable dinghy on the beach. He had to take it across one of the world's busiest shipping lanes on a winter's night with 5 other Iranian asylum seekers. At a hostel in Liverpool, he told Reuters he'd paid the traffickers $18,000.
Sometimes big ships were coming. It was scary. We knew if we crashed into them, that would be the end of us. Sometimes the waves were so big that we couldn't see what was in front of us.
Such crossings are quite new. The UK government says Iran was the origin of most of last year's asylum claims. Hundreds have arrived in the past 3 months. British media accuse them of trying to slip in before Brexit shuts the gates. But that's not what they told Reuters' Bozorgmer Sharafuddin.
None of them said Brexit was a factor to them. Iranians are leaving the country as a mass migration, mainly because of political and economic difficulties that they're facing in recent years, especially after the reimposition of US sanctions.
Religious police in the Islamic Republic beat up Babak Hajipur for wearing shorts in the street.
We've lived under oppression and cruelty. We were fed up. We thought either we'd be successful or die and it would be over once and for all.
Harsh social conditions have combined with soaring prices and shrinking opportunities, especially since US President Donald Trump imposed sanctions last year after pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal.
Some of them had been arrested by security forces because of their social and political activities. Some of them were worried that they might get arrested soon. We should be careful not to categorize them as economic migrants. Iranian asylum seekers are mostly from middle-class background. They have given human traffickers 15,000 euros to reach here.
France and the UK have upped their coastal patrols. Last year, more than 21,000 Iranians sought asylum abroad, UN figures show. And despite the peril of the crossing, more seem likely to take the risk.